Welcome to a Philosophy of Action. Today I want to talk about why it is actually a good time to be alive. Often, even most of the time really, I find myself wondering, and I hear friends, family, and people around me wonder the same thing. Why was I born at this time of all times? There's a familiar feeling behind that question, the sense that you were born at the wrong time, either too early to explore the galaxy, or too late to be part of some truly great history-shaping struggle. Compared to all that, our own time can feel small, bureaucratic, and empty. And underneath that feeling is a deeper question. Why am I suffering, while at the same time not having any reason to suffer? Because suffering itself isn't strange to us. We accept it all the time. Going to the gym hurts, but you can do it to be healthier later. Saving money is frustrating, but we do it to buy a house or to build a future, or to give something meaningful to someone we love. Short-term suffering makes sense when there's a clear long-term goal. But what many people experience today, especially in the modern internet culture, is effort without direction. Work, stress, discipline, anxiety, all while the future looks bleak. No religion, no shared philosophy, and no clear idea what it's all for. And when suffering no longer points anywhere, it starts feeling meaningless. And I want to talk about that emotional experience and why I think it's wrong in an important way. Or rather, it's missing the point. So, the question becomes, if anything in your past would have been different, what would that mean for you? In a very real sense, you would no longer exist. Some other entity might exist, someone with your body, maybe, but not you. The being asking the question right now of maybe I want this to be different, what would have happened, only exists because the world unfolded exactly as it did. That means something not often brought about. Lamenting the past, while emotionally understandable, is somewhat contradictory. Because the one doing the lamenting could only exist because of that past. If you prefer existing over not existing, and most of us do, then wishing the world had been fundamentally different is wishing away the conditions of your own existence. Or even if it's a small difference, if you wanted to not have a certain injury, then you would not exist as well. In a very real sense, you would end your own life. The person you are now is the person who's learned to cope with that injury. This doesn't mean reflection is useless. Learning from the past matters, but nostalgia for an alternative history, although interesting and fun to think about, if it's genuine, misunderstands something basic. The past world is the world that created you. And changing anything about it would end you as you are and would create another entity that is not you but simply wearing your face.